课。OK， 酷，这真的是开课用了。可是要是你们在这边的话，它会有真的是有一种 compression，
真的。
It's been years since we carved our names on a clock tower door before everything changed. We were big-eyed boys with the salt on our skin, and we'd throw our kites to the wind, and they fly on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, on and on and on. And on and on and on.
Go. Hello, Shirley. 欢迎光临。
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is awesome. It's like, oh wow, look at your office. Yes.
This is a whole conversion of a house. I think that's what's very special about in Taipei, that the housing and the commercial and office are all mixed together. So it makes Taipei a very hybrid society. And that's what I love about this environment. So we decided not to get office inside one of those office headquarters and try to convert this little hybrid apartment.
Yes.
And then so hopefully we can reach this area as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. Wait,
Okay.
I've got to introduce you a little bit,
Okay.
right? This is Johnny Chiu. Chiu, right. And you are a successful architect and interior designer. And I've come to visit JCA Architecture, that's the name of the company here. I'll give more about your background later, but okay, why don't we continue the tour?
Okay, great. So I was born in Taiwan, but I have most of my education overseas. So when I came back to Taiwan about 10 years ago, we really tried hard to have a very lively atmosphere in the office environment, so it doesn't become too still. And especially in the creative industry, you need a lot of stimulation, interaction.
Sure.
So when I design the office, I try not to have a very, just a boring boardroom and black and white colors and boring lines. So
office space.
yeah, we try to really tone it to almost like your home, like
Great.
a living environment.
So this is the living room?
So this is our living room with a sun deck. Yeah, when we came, there was no building next. That's density for you.
That happens.
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually our one of our meeting rooms, and you can see the furniture is all much more comfortable and slower, and there's no strict tables where you have to look over the drawing. It's more like a conversation to get to know your clients and what they want to do. It's more about listening in this environment. Yeah. And then, sorry, let's close this.
Good idea.
But then we also try to liven up the space as well. And I'm a part-time DJ, so sometimes we have a party here.
Really? Right in
Yeah,
the space?
and then so I can pull that out, and then becomes a DJ station with the different LED lights, and then so this space becomes the social hub for my.
And I thought that was all just your collection, but you actually use them. But can this be a dancing space? Not really. Yeah? Too small. Oh, really? Looking like a discotheque? Okay.
Yeah. And then it's more like a quiet room. It's more like a meditation room. So some of my foreign employees, they will come here and they will read a book for the hour break they have, and just relax and have tea. Yeah, yeah. And it's also very good for well, when the building's not around, we can used to look at the moon at night.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, cool. Why is there a gong over there?
Oh, 那个 gong, yeah. 那个 gong 有个特别的 story. So
It's a special story? Yeah, what is it?
yeah, we were invited to meet this gong master, and we saw all the different gongs he made. And when he made a sound with this one, it really vibrated with me. It felt like this time and space compresses and expands, and then make this wave. So I thought, no, I have to have this.
Oh, so you bought it from. Oh, nice big one. Okay, cool.
So this is like the medium, a collection of what we read and what we are into, and also our awards and collections from around the world.
And awards, lots of awards. Yes,
Lots of awards.
you're a very successful
Yeah, we're
businessman. Designer. Yes.
I think we have many different awards because of my background, being able to study in the West. So we have this more logical sense to design, but at the same time we practice in Taiwan, Asia. So I think this is really true about East meets West. So the design logic clashes and clashes and clashes, and so it produces many fireworks. And the fireworks become beautiful sparks that got us these 4 awards.
Beautifully said.
I think that's what happened.
I believe so. Okay, so now away from the living room, so to speak, we'll move right into the workspace where all your dear colleagues are working away. Yes.
So this is we have 2 departments. We have interior design and architecture design. And they're all spread out throughout the space. So these are my colleagues. Hello. Hi.
Hi, they're waving, say hello. Okay, thank you.
And then at the same time, we have a lot of meeting and discussion space. So that's one of them. This is another middle island where we can just talk. If there's a urgent drawing that we need to look at, then we just do it here. Oh, but it also serves as a party place, so you can put all the cocktails here and people grab it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There used to be a duck space in the middle of the space.
Oh.
A duck space, 就是管道间.
Oh, I see.
And then so we didn't know what to do with the column inside the space, so we just extended horizontally and then into a printing station, so all of the most useful utility stuff can be maintained in the middle.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'll show you more.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so 我先带你到后面好了。这边是，对，这边是我们另外一个This is another one of our very important spaces. This is a little bit more formal space. So now we have a table, but this table is not only for meeting purpose, but it's also for cooking. So once in a while, maybe once in every month, we have a Friday cooking. And then we have different colleagues from overseas, maybe Italy, so they'll cook Italian, maybe they're from Mexico, they'll cook Mexican dish, Russians. So they help us to get to know all the different countries, not only by design, but also by cuisine and taste.
Oh, that is great.
So it was very important for us to set up a full kitchen with an oven, and a full kitchen with dishwashers, fridge, and so this space, although it costs a lot, but I think it's really useful to have this interactive space. So when we're sitting down, it's not only about how to do design, but through understanding through food and different cultures, then we can get to know each other better.
Oh, that's wonderful. So complete. Yes, a full-size oven and dishwasher. Yeah. This is great.
And then we are very lucky in Taipei to have a skylight. So this is what we call a bird cage, because bird cannot get out. But this was here when we came in, so we didn't build this. And so it was very important for us to actually have a material space that we can look at the material under the natural sunlight and not just artificial light, since we do architecture as well. So the materiality of choice by these sunlights are more correct if we have these kind of lightings. But then this also serves as a again, the entertainment space, barbecues, and also meetings.
Oh,
we
that's
like.
great.
Yeah,
Barbecues, huh?
yeah, barbecue
Okay.
stations.
All right, well, this is a great tour. Thank you so much. And
There's
I'm
more.
sure. Oh, there's more. Oh, okay, right. We haven't seen your office, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. This is a fridge.
Yeah, that's the
Nice.
fridge. That's my partner's office. Unfortunately, she's in Hualien now.
Okay.
And then this, we have an architecture office. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So 3D printer service. Yeah, it's all here. Working pretty hard.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, and then I'll show you my office.
Yes.
So, and I think in JCA we test materials out quite a bit. So we try to do one-to-one testing, and I think that's the advantage of having a practice in Taipei. All the materials are very readily available. So, for example, we try to see if we can use these metal boards more than just partitions,
yeah, oh,
but also
okay.
these acts now as a metallic board that we can, put on our message.
on
Yeah, maybe put on our more recent designs or the walls we want. So it became a communication wall. Yeah. Also, we try to utilize wall space as a means of sharing the latest maybe projects or what's happening in the world. So maybe we'll look at if we found some very beautiful drawings and we can share with our staff. For example, this is what we do every month as well. It's called design lunch meeting. So each employee gets to share something that they love to the rest of the group. So this person, he really loves about the font and its design, so he shared about his knowledge about the font designs.
Oh, okay.
We had a competition about designing one of our pets' home,
Yeah.
pet house. We also run a scholarship. It's called Out Scholarship for 4 years now. And these scholarships give $10,000 NT to design students to travel around the world. Yeah, we can talk about that later because I was very inspired by, as with my background coming from overseas, I realized the importance of traveling. So I figure, we have to help these kids somehow. So.
Yeah.
We did this 4 years ago, and now we have sent over 13 kids, 130万捐出去给他们使用。
Okay. So 1.3 million has already been, donated to these
Design kids,
design students. Very right, with lots of potential. Okay, great.
And then finally, my office
Yes.
有点乱，然后 well, a lot of people ask about how do you get your inspiration. So these are my inspirations.
You mean to bottle themselves, right? No, I'm just kidding.
So I can just sit here and then I can just grab whatever I want,
Right.
and I'll just pour it. And then a million ideas will come out.
Ideas popping out. Yeah. Oh, that is cool. No, I'm at work right now.
I'm at work too.
Right. Very nice table here. This is beautiful. I always like this. Yeah.
这个是最早之前就有了，一搬进来就开始设计这个。斑马木从非洲来的。
From Africa? Nice. Okay. All right. And that painting?
Paintings by a French artist. It reminded me of the city I went to. So I talked to the artist and found out that it's actually true. So there's many layers, but I don't know if you can tell what's happening inside.
Clouds. Yeah? Okay.
So these are actually very emotional moments for me. So this is when the Trade Center collapsed. So these clouds are actually photos of what happened. And then so this is actually a big photo that he overlaid with paints and overlaid with paints again and again. So it brings a lot of emotion. So that was a very good piece for me to have. Because I studied in New York, so.
Yeah. Well, so it was originally a photo?
He took the photo and then he just overlaid the paints.
Wow.
But now this it feels like people crying, or but also if you see it looks like mist, or the forest, or just many different layers there.
Right. And these colorful printouts, what are they? Just ideas?
These are all my projects. So each of the project have a very interesting concept. So I try to express them in the pictogram form. For example, this is the cupcake. So the cupcake is made by a folding panel. So then I made a pictogram about this. Let me see. You were asking about the library, which you'll see later is more about the folding the panels lightly. And then there was a project about slicing the mountain, so with like slicing like a butter bread. Yeah. There are many different ideas coming out from these.
I love the colors. Yeah. All right. This is it, the tour?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So we're all gonna go in what is that? The cage section?
Yeah, bird cage.
Bird cage. And let's have a sit down and chat some more.
待会儿你带
OK
你进来，
哦，对了，
然后我们
带到那边就要
这边先
停。
这边待会儿我们这样进来，然后这边先寒暄一下，然后你待会儿就，
所以我先带你们看这边啊，然后因为通常我带的时候我会带，然后这个区域，然后建筑部，然后再带到我们厨房，厨房再带到外面，然后回来会看我办公室，然后再通常在这边 and finish。